Hello, Legends Blazers. Reed here. Welcome back to Destiny 2's The Edge of Fate. Now, two things. Before we get into The Edge of Fate, I want to do two things. First things first, I want to acknowledge how beautiful Kepler looks in this background. Jesus Christ, orbiting it looks goddamn pretty. Jesus! Bungie really went that spare no expense route for this micro DLC. And I really just gotta say that every goddamn time, because again, the more I keep looking at Kepler, the more I sit here and say to myself, good God, this place is massive. It branches so far the fuck out, and I don't know if these branches intertwine and connect with one another. It doesn't look like it does. So it looks like if I start off at Caldera and just pick a direction, I will go specifically in that one direction. And the only way for me to get back is to start back at Caldera and go a different fucking direction, which means I feel like this place is gonna be a goddamn maze. And that's just assuming. That is just assuming. That's just assuming that there aren't any layers like the moon. That there's not any fucking layers like the moon, or like Europa with its caves, or Savathun's throne world with its mysterious hidden parts. Jesus Christ, the Quagmire literally has an entire underground world. The Fluorescent Canal can take you all the way down to the fucking Apothecary. And let's not even talk about the Sanctum of the Brood Queen. But that's really all I want to say for the first part. But for the second part, before I want to get back into the story mode, I wanted to show off the fun and surprisingly interesting content that is quite literally the solo ops. I have played these for like a couple hours today, and let me say this right here, right now. They like take 10 to 15 minutes if you're really paying attention, and they're actually really fun. Like, Skywatch is a location. Recreation is location. Fucking the salt mines and the conflicts are currently locations that are found already naturally in-game. The problem is they're locations that we don't naturally go to. The salt mines are literally directly behind Trostland. It's not even a lost sector. There's 3 different lost sectors in Trostland. You move out to the outskirts, there's 3 more lost sectors on the fucking outskirts. The salt mines used to be a location dedicated to the Red War campaign, but the campaign's gone. So there's literally no reason to go out to this area. It's irrelevant. It's dead. There's nothing to do there. There's no reason to go there. And yet, thanks to the solo ops missions, you can go out there. They threw bad guys there, and it's genuinely kind of fucking cool. They did that with a shit ton of stuff. The Conflicts was an area that was exclusively used for the Black Armory missions. It was one of the Black Armory Forge missions. It was Izanagi's Forge. Really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is all really goddamn cool. Going to areas we haven't been to in a while, replaying lost sectors. This is essentially a lost sector with a final boss that's different from the normal lost sectors we go to. This is actually like a small, short story mission. And after having played D1 literally just a couple days ago, honestly, it just kind of reminds me of the replayable missions from D1. I wish I was joking. I am genuinely enjoying this. And it's so fucking fun that is like, oh yeah, this is the solo missions. Then we have fire team ups, which is essentially everything you see here. It's randomized, and sure, you get to pick what you want, but we also have a short, quick play option for you in case you want to take care of that instead. Sure, you can't pick which option you want specifically, but I mean, it's not impossible. You want to take care of this in 10 to 15 minutes by yourself? Absolutely, go at it. Do the Liminality mission by yourself. We fucking dare you. Hell, do Battlegrounds Delve if you fucking want to. It's so weird. It's also really fucking cool that they did this. And I love that. But I don't want to just go on about like, oh yeah, they did this really cool stuff. Oh, they did all this cool stuff. You guys should really come check this out. No, I want to show you guys this. Because we're going to explore Kepler and the Caldera solo ops. And I'm not going to customize it because I really just want this to take like a quick 10 minutes. We're going to go in, we're going to explore an area that we've already currently capable of exploring, and we're going to face enemies, and we're going to go up against a boss fight that's not accessible anywhere else aside from solo ops. We're going to fucking like it. We're going to like it, goddammit. And then we'll continue on with this time bullshit.
I would send without a fire team, but you're one of them. Don't make me regret it.
No problem,
We appreciate
Saint.
the confidence, Saint. We won't take any unnecessary risks. I hope.
What an interesting place. Devoid of time. Outside and bound to it all the same. All we gotta do is just destroy some mounds of dark matter. Sounds easy enough, right? Also, they have these weird little secret datapad stuff all over the place. Logbook entry. I've been observing newly independent taken near Europa's Golden Age ruins. They appear in casually. That's causally. They appear in causally independent patterns rather than in telltale clusters. They traverse to and from the ascended plane at seemingly random intervals. Nothing in their behavior suggests a link to a time distortions we've seen elsewhere, save for one thing. Solo datapad search. Interesting. Huh. This is... Well, guess I got myself some seasonal objective stuff taken care of. Can't wait to get my hands on some more loot. But yeah, I have been doing these solo ops for a couple hours over the day, and I just gotta say they're fucking fun. It makes me genuinely excited to know that they might be on a rotating playlist every week? Question mark? If... Uh-oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh god. I will say that is something I did notice from the solo ops that I really fucking like, actually. They add in a lot of voice lines from different characters we haven't heard from in a good minute. I genuinely fucking like it. And then I feel weird saying that. Like, I heard voice lines from Anna Bray, Saint 14, Devram. I pray to God there's a failsafe one. I pray to God they have something from failsafe.
Saint, en route to the nearest objective.
Very good. Expect heavy resistance, just as you like it.
Okay, so I am going to... Oh, that wasn't there a moment ago. That wasn't there. Okay, so they might be having issues with the Pinnacle Ops and Solo Ops stuff being differentiated between activities. Oh! Some different coding situations, because now they technically have two of different activities in two different areas. Oh, that's interesting. That could be it. I doubt it, but that could be it. So I blew that thing up, and now I get to blow these things up. Nice. Hello there. Boop. And with this ice pick that I hold in my hand, I cannot wait to blow more shit up. Oh, hi! You are the flying fucks. Oh, shit. Man, I should have thought this through. Should have thought this through. Okay. All is fine, hunky-dory, and dandy. Now, where's the last one? That's right, it's on the other side of Caldera. My apologies. Ah, this place is interesting. Ionians. I think the only legitimate lore that I've been hearing about as of right now, legitimately in game, is the fact that apparently the Nine have asked Lodi to go kill JFK or some shit like that. And we're all kind of sitting here like, ah, yes, so he killed JFK with the No Land Beyond, right? And I'm over here like, what the fuck's going on? How the hell did we get from, ah, yes, Space God, Space Magic to JFK has to have been killed by the No Land Beyond? How the hell did we come to this conclusion of things? Also, I'm a little salty about this because I just learned about this. Some way, shape, or form, I looked into the game store on Xbox, and for some fucking reason, don't ask me why, don't ask me how, for some fucking reason, my mother, Destiny 2 said, it was like, oh yeah, since we've noticed you play Destiny 2 a lot, we're going to give you a discount on specifically the Year of Prophecy Ultimate Edition. So now the game's on sale for like $60. I'm just like, oh, that's actually a fucking steal. And I realized, like, wait a minute, I paid $40 for the Edge of Fate. Because I didn't pay for the whole year's worth of DLC, because I'm trying to slowly, like, get out of playing Destiny 2. I'm trying to, like, slowly retire from this game. I still want to tune in for, like, the story modes and shit. I'm just not going to, like, do the hardcore shit, like Trials or Crucible and stuff like that. I literally just want to, like, pop in, play the story mode, have fun, and then just leave. Go play something else. Like, that kind of sucks, but I'm saying, like, I've already done, like, a ton of raids. I've already done all the Nightfalls and the Gambits and the Crucibles. I have almost every fucking exotic in this goddamn game. I love this game to death, but I've been playing it for the past decade. I would love to play something else. I would love to experience a new world of different stuff to play, like Dark Souls. Or fucking Warhammer, goddammit. I would love to do... I hate to say it, anything the hell else. That sounds rude and weird and evil, but I love this game, and I don't want to start hating this game because I keep playing it so goddamn often. I want to finally experience other shit. And that sucks. I hate that I actively have to sit here and say, man, I can't wait to stop playing this game because I love it too much. So that way I can form a healthy relationship with other video games. Feels weird to say. But where was I? Oh, that's that's right. That's right. The fucking Ultimate Year of Prophecy Edition is going on sale for like $60, and I got the Edge of Fate by itself for like $40. And I'm over here like, are you fucking kidding me? Did I seriously just get scammed? Did I seriously just get told? Ah, yes. You want to hate yourself? Boom. Now you hate yourself because congratulations, bitch. You spent less money than you could have, and you got so much less for what you could have. You fuckers. Anyways, time train! There we go. Chugga. Woo! Let's break it on, bitches. God damn. Well, let me just throw my grenade and completely miss every single one of those fuckers. Come on, you bastards. I want to fist you. Surprise! Fist! 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 Guess what? Spike! Guess what? Fist! You never saw this shit coming, did you? You don't know who I am. I'm the guy who fisted the witness. I fisted an entire civilization of species. How does that make you feel? Oh, shit. I will say, I am a little interested to know that they're going to be going to, like, what, 2 micro DLCs a fucking year now? That is a little interesting. Makes me question how this whole situation is going to work. Because, what, it's July, we're going to be getting Renegades in December. I'm going to be testing if I like how this new set of content goes out. Which, as of right now, I'm a huge Destiny fan. I'm liking it genuinely. The solo ops, the pinnacle ops, the strikes, this is actually fucking fun. This is really goddamn smart. With these hands, I can fist anything and get away with it. You cannot stop me. Come on, bastards. You're gonna need some time dilation bullshit to stop me. Accuser factotum. Where is this hunky-dory? Mother... Oh! That's actually really pretty, not gonna lie about that. Hello there, sir! Nice to meet you. Can I talk to you about your Lord and Savior? Me. And just kind of like a boss, he's gonna have some waves, he's gonna have a little mechanic. I'm not gonna lie, this activity can really introduce solo players into content like raids and dungeons. It's simple to understand, and it kind of follows the same thought process all throughout every single one of its pinnacle ops-like missions, but I frankly don't care. It's shit like this that doesn't get often explained in strikes or in fucking Crucible matches. We don't have encounters where you have to actively look out for what you're watching for. You don't need to read the symbols and look around the environment for the specific buttons and whatever. You don't do that in other activities aside from raids and strikes. Expert! I wonder, how much damage is this going to do to a wyvern? Not a lot. Axes! And if I'm lucky, I actually get the opportunity to throw the axes towards the areas I need to throw them. Show me the boxes! And the furthest one away shall become my prize. The fucking soundtrack. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little scared when they said that they laid off Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore. And for anyone who is not aware of who Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore are, they are the people who have been working for Bungie's soundtrack division and team for essentially almost, I dare say, almost all of Bungie's life. I'm not even joking. For, I dare say, almost all of Bungie's life.
It used to make me thirsty for combat. But after the Well of Flame being controlled by the conductor, I don't feel as invincible as I used to. Not with the Vex.
You're okay,
It takes a
Saints.
toll.
Hey, Devram!
I've spent so long at my scope that I see the whole world through crosshairs now. This is a perfect time to step back and let the Guardian carry the load.
Boat. Yeah, like I said, very interesting to know that they just brought back old characters that we haven't seen in forever. Sure, it's nothing for really anything truly important, but it's still nice to be like, hey, let's bring back Anna Bray. Hey, Elsie, let's have the Extra Stranger have some voice lines, you know? It's important to make characters we haven't seen in God knows forever feel vibrant and involved in the story. Some way, shape, or form. God forbid if we just forget about all of them, you know? Okay, let's get back to it. Let's actually get back to the edge of fate. Because, unfortunately, I think I did like a single story mission yesterday and I completely just backed out. I just sat there, like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I spent too much time looking at all the damn customizations and the whole new world building that they did. All the new systems that remind me of D1, like the classic white background of our character. The classical music that we have in the back. And of course, the new tier systems as they have for armor. Because the tier that the weapons I'm currently getting right now is tier 1. Which is fair, I'm just doing the easy mode for a campaign. But I do like the fact that they at least said it's like, oh yeah, here's sweaty confetti. Rhymer. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they came out with this, but it is an all gray fucking shader. Kind of interesting. The new tier system, as of right now, from getting tier 1 gear, I know it will make a bigger difference towards legitimate endgame and pinnacle content, but if I don't play the pinnacle and endgame content, it just legitimately doesn't matter. But at the same time, that's kind of nice. It's a double-edged sword because, like, for the people who want to do day 1 raids and want to do flawless trials and dungeons and hardcore grandmaster activities, and now that we have the opportunity to put our activities in the portal system on grandmaster difficulty for pinnacle and for fire team based gear, they can grind for this gear to get it to tier 4 and tier 5 and then get it to as high a difficulty as possible and earn more loot like that. It's kind of nice. The loot you're grinding for is beneficial for the loot for the activities you are playing, versus the loot's kind of meh unless you get specific rolls on it. If you get those specific rolls, you have a god tier. You have a god roll. And if you have that god roll, you're practically wanted in every single fucking activity. And if you don't, you better be having something as close to that. Otherwise, you probably won't get into the fucking raid. God. It's weird. it's a lot of world changes that make me sit here and say, was this necessary? But it also makes me sit here and say, it is nice to see that this is happening because this is a UI change. This is a UI overhaul that makes me sit here and say, damn, this is familiar but new. This is beneficial regardless if I grind for it or not. And it doesn't invalidate my past 7 years of work, which is what everyone kept saying was going to do. Oh, my weapons and armor are going to be completely fucking useless. Everything's going to be absolutely horrible once the edge of fate. Oh, it's a dead game. It's a dead game. It's going to be horrible. No. You can still play the game. You can still get loot and get rewards. No one fucking said that everything was going to go to shit. And something else I just realized once I was looking through my shit. Guess what? Guess what? They got rid of enhancement modules. They got rid of infusion cores. I use my enhancement cores to level my shit up now. And I have... and as a man who's been playing this game for 7 fucking years, I want you all to look at this. I have... No! Bungie! I'm not even gonna lie, before the game crashed, I have no idea what the fuck I was saying. Oh, that's right, I have 3,000 motherfucking enhancement cores. I'm happy to finally be cutting through them because if I didn't masterwork shit, I wasn't running through them. And I didn't masterwork them, so, yeah. I have 3,000 enhancement cores. I am never going to run out of this shit unless I'm just absolutely burning through it willy-nilly like a dumbass. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Let's connect this shit, shall we? Alter relativity. The language of the interface is indecipherable, but the altar appears to be unpowered. It cannot process a stranglet capsule. That's a new fucking word. In a stranglet capsule integration. Ghost is tracing power transfers around the altar site. The source appears to be the dark matter conduits, most likely kept away from the Aeonian security zone for safety. Ghost believes it's possible to restore power. Interesting. So I take it this is how I'm going to power myself and my new super abilities? What the fuck? Can I walk through this? Nope, no, I cannot. I can damage myself in that. That's what I can do. Okay. Hello, Aeonians. Hello, peoples. Okay. Lodi, you nearby? Oh, just a switch.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called
Thank you.
Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Ionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
Yeah, I've noticed. Oh, my apologies. Other side of the village. So, they have just been here since fucking forever? God, these poor bastards. It's inside, isn't it? Oh, we're flipping switches now.
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the 9 are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority is stabilizing this planetoid, unless the 9 plan to interfere. They're not a concern.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
That can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. Seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways,
What?
the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
I wasn't given a fucking I have a gun! I have space magic! I have fists that wield lightning. Fucking what? Cup? I need to delve the cup in dark I am an errand boy, but holy shit, I need to know what I'm doing. I need to be provided details, context clues, motherfucker. I'm autistic as shit. I need clear invitations and shit. Okay. I pushed buttons. Is this good? Oh, that's something. Okay. Here's my capsule. And this isn't gonna blow up the planet, right? Oh, shit! What is this? Some sort of human sacrifice. Hello to Stranglets ebb and flow. Our gravity minus captured your attention. Remain attentive. What in the hell? Do I want to know what this thing is capable of doing now? Oh, that's great. Oh, this is how we... Oh, this is how we do! This is... Okay, this is how we start the Edge of Fate. Step 1 of 31. Great, I'm so happy to know. Step 6 of 6. Oh, that's great. Now, this is where we really get the fun started. Oh, that's fucking great.
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Interesting.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. And wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant.
Interesting. So you and I feel like we're from 2 different timelines right now. I'm going to be frankly honest with you when I say this. Are you the Miss Dean of sorts? You hear the stranger speak, but can't understand. Oh, that's why they did this. Oh, that's interesting. Dialogue boxes. More RNG, I guess. Okay. At the bottom of her helmet, you see a tear fall from her tunic. You can't understand her, but know it's the universal language of a prayer. She gestures to the distance towards an influx of Vex, and from her intonation, you infer a Vex mind threatens the settlement. Interesting.
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries. She says the Ionians' deity, the thing they call the Holy Anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the Singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the Singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
No fucking problem. My muscle's everything I fucking got. Why do you think I play a Titan, goddammit? You'd be surprised by how many people absolutely look at me and say, I hate you. You're so fucking dumb. But you're a Titan, so I should have expected this. Anyways, we're still friends. I love this fucking gun. Hello there. Activate the energy pulse. Oh, I need motes. So we're playing Gambit, are we now? I'll take me some of that. And some of this and this. Hello there, sons of bitches. Mind if we play a quick game of Gambit? God, I haven't played Gambit in actually a long time. And that sounds so sucky to say. But really, the only reason why I haven't played Gambit in so fucking long is just because, like, it's really fucking broken. I'm not even gonna lie. Last time I played it, I encountered a hacker. And that sounds like such a dick thing to say. It's like, oh yeah, you encountered a hacker, huh? What were they doing that was hacking? They weren't even moving. The boss was taking damage the instant it dropped, and when I invaded to kill these guys and replenish its health, the guy doing damage to the boss wasn't moving. He was just firing his gun, standing perfectly still, not even looking in the boss's direction. I shot at him with my 1,000 voices like 2-3 times. It didn't kill him. I don't know how to tell you that. He didn't die. He kept firing off in a direction. It kept doing damage to the boss, even though the direction that he was looking at the boss were 2 different ways. I couldn't tell you anything except that that was the definition of hacking. And in Gambit, of all things. Just sad. But hey, they'll be making some changes to Gambit soon. So, maybe, just maybe, there's some good stuff in this. Ooh. You're a tough one. Oh, and why is that? Wow, you do it nice. I feel like I should have started off with that. Why, hello there, sexy. Don't mind if I do,
So,
do you?
Lodi, tell me more about how you got here. The more we know, the better chance we can find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
A little bit. However, there are some exceptions to this. A great understanding of all this requires more knowledge of an unfamiliar language. Oh, that's fucking lovely. I have to learn the language. Oh, this is gonna be interesting of all sorts. Jesus Christ. Anyways, that kind of reminds me, there are some exceptions to the Guardians don't remember who they are. Anna Bray actually was revived, completely forgot about everything about who she was, but there was enough reminders around her that she actually jogged her memory. It is capable for us to regain our memories. The problem is you need a shit ton of reminders. You need to see your face in the picture of a happy, loving family to even start to understand where you once were in life. And, well, we're not gonna get that. Specifically us, because we fucking died in a goddamn car crash. Unlocked Rosetta and its upgrades. What the hell's Rosetta? And also, this is very pretty detailing. God damn it. I'm gonna be 110% honest. The more I keep seeing designs like this, it reminds me of Marathon. It really does. The soon-to-be upcoming Bungie game that Bungie's currently working on. The upsetting thing to me is every time I see stuff like that, and it reminds me of Marathon, it makes me sit there and say, so why the fuck did Bungie go on the copyright spree? Why did they literally just copy and paste someone's entire fucking work portfolio? God damn it, I'm conflicted. Marathon looks gorgeous. It really does, and the art style is amazing. And Anti-Real, the actual artist who made a lot of work that Bungie stole from, they do an incredible job. They have an amazing portfolio, and it's beautiful and it's lovely. But fuck, it's so obvious that Bungie is capable of doing this shit on their own, and for some reason they just fucking copied and goddamn pasted. Ah! It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see work like this and be like, okay, so they're capable of doing shit like what Anti-Real did. They just directly stole from Anti-Real for some fucking reason. God damn it. Okay, Miss Rebecca. The Dean eyes you with curiosity, then recognition. You return with newfounded understanding. Our languages converge. I am filled with delight and questions. There is so much I wish to know about the world we left behind. But first, the world we inhabit now is troubled, and our altar's connection to the holy anomaly is disrupted. It is a signal that calls for your answer.
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way.
Orin?
Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
Hell yeah, let's go find Orin. Holy shit, that's awesome. Okay, well, while we're on our way there shooting bad guys, I guess it's time to talk lore. For anyone who did not play any of the past couple years of 9 events, there's a little bit of lore about the Emissary that y'all probably should know about. And that lore is essentially that the Emissary was once a Guardian, who was also once an Awoken, who was also once a human. There's a lot of lore in that one sentence, and I'm very sorry about that. The Emissary is a person that worked for the Nine directly. The problem is the reasons as to why they worked for the Nine were simply to find their lover, only to end up in the small slip space called Cocytus? I need to look into lore books for that one. It's around here somewhere. There's a small slip space of lore that we don't understand about. Dust. I think it was around here somewhere. Leviathan, the gates. Ah. Exiled. Interesting. Yep. Exiled. This lore book basically here explains that in one of the past lives of the Emissary, she fell in love with a Guardian. They worked for the Queen. Unfortunately, the Guardian fell into some sort of black hole-like entity that was near an area by the name of Cocytus. Unfortunately, she felt so grievous about the loss of her lover that she ran into this black hole itself. And somehow at the edge of fate, at the edge of everything that happened, she became an emissary, a worker for the Nine. There's a theory that the lover has actually been transformed and transmutated into Xur, but we have no confirmation on that, especially since I have no idea when this all happened, per se. But the quick sum up lore of everything that I really should say is that the emissary has lived multiple lives in the past. We first encountered her during the first DLC of Destiny, which was the Red War. I apologize. I'm jumbling all my words. Okay, so Back in D1, we encountered the Nine in the form of Xur. Xur was literally just this guy that appeared every fucking weekend, and he had exotics. If you had enough of these weird, strange coins to give him, you would be able to exchange these coins for exotic weapons. The first or second weekend Xur ever came to the tower, he gave us Gjallarhorn, which is why Gjallarhorn is so infamously awesome. It was the gun everyone had to have, and he just gave it away. And back in D1, RNG was a bitch. So when Xur came in with an amazing rocket launcher, that was the best fucking thing for taking out Atheon at the time. Holy shit. Yeah, that shit was good. That was incredible timing. And then in Destiny 2, during the events of the Red War all the way out to Warmind, before it got vaulted, we encountered an event called the Trials of the Nine. This is actually where we get the Eternity Crucible map, where we get to fly out to essentially the realm of the Nine, pass through a black hole or wormhole to an alternate dimension, I couldn't tell you. And this is where we encounter the Nine herself. It's very fucking weird. And all we really get to do with the emissary is she just talks to us. It's essentially Trials of Osiris, but it was the emissary commentating over everything. That's all it fucking was. If you went flawless, she'd give you this long speech about how you need to be weary, that you are a weapon made to be sharp. You are a weapon made for killing, and you will do great things. And that the Nine will be watching and judging at all times. During the events of Forsaken, in Season of the Drifter, we got a bit of a weird cutscene / infomercial about the Drifter and his relationship to the Nine. The giant rock that he's constantly hauling around the back of his ship, that was a gift to Drifter from the Nine themselves. Because apparently the Nine, from the small bits and pieces of information we've gotten, is kind of like this cosmic, interdimensional, all-powerful being with the goddamn curiosity of a toddler. They're constantly questioning everything about our universe, but they don't have grasp on our universe. They can't enter our universe naturally. So they're constantly just like, what is this? Why is that? Why is that so intricately divine and purposeful? What can we do to test if it will stay like that, or if it will cause into a different form, shape, object, being, reality? They did this with the Drifter specifically. The Drifter has literally lived multiple different lives. He once believed in the light, but then he sat there and said, nah, I'm not dogmatic like that. So he moved to the darkness. Then he was like, nah, I'm not dogmatic like that. So then he just kind of stayed this gray character who lived multiple different lives under multiple different aliases. He tried making Gambit his primary form of getting food, getting paid, and also staying alive. Because once he had people that liked him, he knew that if he said, oh yeah, these people are coming after me, brother, go kill him for me, why don't you? Bring a sword. He knew that he could build a wall of friends, and if anything ever happened, he could just ixnay. Drifter literally is a fucking drifter. If something goes south, he's gone. But he knows that there will at least be a small wall of people close to him, or at least they think they're close to him, that can bail him out. So the Nine tested that by saying, oh, you want to make a game show called Gambit? Okay, we'll give you exactly what you need in order to create your little game show. But we're also going to give you these horrific nightmares of the darkness and the dark ages and potentially the future. You're going to see events that are going to come to pass. And guess what, motherfucker? We're going to watch you decide if you really are the squiggly little fucking rat you think you are. That you're going to run away when times get tough. Or if you're going to sit there, stay, and fight. Because you know deep down you're a good fucking person. They test, they trial, they question. And the emissary lets them do this through her. Drifter actually knew who the emissary was in a couple of her past lives. In one of her past lives, I don't know who she was, but she was a human living in the Golden Age right before the collapse. Then once the collapse happened, she was part of the spaceships that tried leaving the solar system before the darkness came here. And then the darkness arrived, killing them at the very edge of the solar system. And then in her second life, she got reborn as Awoken, because that's kind of how that happened. Marasov wished very deeply to have survived the collapse of the Dark Age, and unfortunately they were right next to an Ahamkara. Thank you, Riven. So her wish kind of made them all into these blue people with space magic and gave them their own personal dimension called the Dreaming City. Bunch of lore drop, I'm sorry. But she decided to leave and go out into the public and go out to the wild as this alien species that shouldn't be existing. But of course, dragon wish magic, so fun shit like that works. and she meets Drifter, and she has this snake tattoo, which is exactly what Drifter uses as his logo for Gambit. And unfortunately, this girl dies, and as a cruel act of fate, she gets revived as a guardian. She gets revived as Orin. And then, like I said, Orin finds a lover. They work for the queen. They work as guardians. Her lover gets taken to Cocytus and unfortunately doesn't come back. She goes to Cocytus to find him and comes back in her new reborn life, her current 4th or 5th life as the emissary. And now she's back as Orin the Guardian and as, I don't know, the Bane to the Nine? However the fuck we're gonna put this up? I don't know, but I just want this to be known here and now. I'm fucking interested. This shit is goddamn sick.
The hell, Orin? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit?
You can quit? You can fucking quit? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I am lore dumping a lot, but this turn and burn from location to location is giving me a lot of episode Revenant vibes all over again. And I completely forgot I have my machine gun on me right now. Should really be using my necrocosm. There we go. My little necrocosm. My little bunny. Okay. I noticed we're going into an area that has symbols on it. Should I be worried about this?
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being. I didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is starlight. You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
Huh. Interesting. I guess with enough willpower, you can technically do anything. Set aside the corniness of that statement. Okay, well, what does all of this mean? So, you're a third-dimensional being that was once thinking in fourth-dimensional headspace. What were the Nine having you do at that point? Why the hell did you quit? I feel like that should be a much more important statement at that. Why the hell did you quit working for the Nine? Yeah, that is a terrifying question to ask. Why the hell did you work for all-powerful interdimensional beings that have no control in our own universe, but are omnipresent in their own universe?
We gotta find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the Nine will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
So they can look through hold up. That implies that although they have no physical domain over our universe, they have domain over time itself. Is that why they're fucking with gravity on this planet? Because gravity can actually implement time in different various ways. Increase the gravitational pull of certain planets, then you can actually implement how fast and how slow time goes by in certain locations and areas. Hi. You're talking to a space nerd. I actually know about this shit. We need to be very fucking careful, because that means that this black hole can be how they're going to find another emissary, and could be the reason
My
why we're
message
here.
found you. I'm Orin, once a guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it, but how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless, but I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the Drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
Gotcha.
So, Orin, you quit and now you're just here?
Mitosis.
Scattered.
Annoying you had to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs in someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's, Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you both. Really.
You know, she ain't wrong. Goddamn, you went from a bold, strong titan that took no as an act of resistance and not a fucking answer, to a bold, strong hunter that crept in the shadows and took no as an opportunity to make that into a yes. I'm sorry, Drifter, do you like dominant women? Because that's the vibes I'm getting from you. Drifter, we gotta start talking. Later, maybe later. Okay, the Edge of Fate. As you access the interface, it melts with Rosetta, speaking words from an Aeonian into your inner voice. Anomaly blessed, I am Rosian, the altar's technician, and the one honored to deliver what help we can. We offer it in awe and our findings to your aid. You should see fit to impressive drone. You will receive a actionable data to locate strained-lit capsules and use the altar's relativistic connection with them as the cipher to pass into the Cardan regions of Kepler. With our current integrations and research, you will gain access to the Central Academy and the Exiles Accord. There's a brief pause as Ghost accepts the data transmission. Most gracious, anomaly blessed. Transfer commencing. We shall continue our research into the other stolen strangelets. With further integrations, the remaining capsules will increase your synchronicity with the altar and allow us to impose the shifted perspective that ignores the cordons by our observation by the strangelet beyond them. It is a delicate alignment by our efforts that can only improve through iteration. Holy shit, I can read a book. God damn! I'm sorry, I can do some stuff now. And my rewards. What are my rewards? I can't see my rewards. God damn. Oh, so this is weird. It's like I'm experiencing. What? I'm already on step 9 of 31. All strangelet capsules integrated 4. This is so fucking weird. It's like I'm dealing with an odd combination of... God, I don't even know what to call it. It's like an odd combination of heresy and echoes and revenants. It's like I'm dealing with a lack of communication, but I also go from area to area to area talking to people. But once I go from area to area to area, they're going to be like, oh yeah, we need you to do this. And it's just a list of things. It's like step 1 through 5 is just go over here, talk to this person. Go over here, talk to this person. Go over here, talk to this person. Like from Revenant. But then step 6 is, okay, now kill these 5 gods. And you're sitting there like, Jesus Christ, these 5 gods are probably going to take an hour by themselves. What the hell? It's like a dungeon encounter telling you to leave the dungeon, go play 5 strikes, 2 crucial matches, and 3 games of Gambit, and then come back to the dungeon because then the door will be open. So fucking... This is really cool, but I'm a little concerned. Okay. I can go to Central Academy in the Exiles Accord. I'm doing this for the sake of Caldera. I'm doing this for the sake of the Ionians, trying to figure out how we can get all this technology to fix the singularity and stop this planet from imploding on itself. I feel like what's going to happen here is there's going to be a weird combination of, let's say, I'm going the wrong direction. I feel like it's going to be a weird combination of Lightfall and the final shape. It's going to, like, the story mode's going to finish up things, and it's going to lead into the raid. But the raid's also going to lure us on for, like, the next DLC afterwards. Fuck. I don't think this is going to have a clear-cut ending. They didn't say it was going to make us ask questions, but... I don't know. I'd like to have some answers as to what the fuck's going on, you know? That's a wall. Unseal Exiles Accord. Ooh. Aeonian translation confirmed. All inputs accepted. I'm learning the language. And their language is symbols, which... I'm not gonna lie, I've done way too much Vow of Disciple. Yeah, I'm gonna learn their language by the end of goddamn night. Peace sign, symbol for it. Twerking emoticon. Yeah, that's right, you know what I want. Where the hell am I? Why does this just somehow feel like it's some sort of overgrown variant of the Tangled Shore, goddammit? What up, Lodi?
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow. There's cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these exiled Elixni, but nobody's seen him in a long time. Real recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic thing. That's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act?
We have, actually.
Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little bang and burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more realistic threat assessment.
Agreed. The only problem is we haven't seen that anywhere else.
I haven't been very deep into the Exiles Accord. They aren't fond of visitors. This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with Elixni houses before, but this does feel different.
Lodi, I need to be frank.
What the fuck?
I don't buy your story.
Yeah. Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit after the most insane fall of my life. It seems the local Elixni had developed a parallel form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability. Mr. Drifter says you've got the skills for a smash and grab, so I suggest we go loud. Get us a sample of that tech and we'll be in business.
Oh, I think I know exactly what's about to happen here. We're gonna start kicking ass with the goddamn portal gun. Oh yeah. Give me the portal gun. I am a ball. Wait, what? Okay. What the fuck? Does that imply that the Hive are here? That was on Titan. This building. Dear God. Oh, hi. I don't even feel bad anymore. I just gotta shoot one of you motherfuckers in the head, and all of a sudden, that's all I need. Hello? Requires completion of nearby encounter? What? Bastards. Why, hello there! Oh, I'll kick your ass one of these days. Where's the fucking matter spark? Like, I don't think that's the correct answer, but at the same time, I am also kind of running out of ideas here. Okay, so you're in there. Okay. I can't shoot through there. Oh my god, I'm dumb. There's a hole in the wall this whole goddamn time. I am so stupid. Can I do no, I can't, because more bad guys have spawned now. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to clip that out. Jesus Christ. Big Dumbus is my name. Oh. Now we overcharge the system, right? I know that noise. That's not good. Oh! Yep, that's kind of, that was exactly why I was a little afraid. Here by Matter Spark. Okay, I can. What can I do? Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Disable the barriers. That's nice. And I'm capable of conducting my own goddamn electricity. Why the fuck do I need to worry about conducting the electricity from other random people? I feel like this is some hunky-dory bullshit. Not that I mind mass genociding an entire species of Fallen, though. If the House of Exile think they're safe from my bullshit, they are so fucking wrong. They came all the way out to the very edge of the solar system. I'm sorry that my bullshit just so happens to be conveniently here, but they're gonna have to suffer the consequences of my actions, I guess. But seriously, I really want to know why they have strand spikes there. How do they have access to strand? God, I wish there was literally any explanation to that. Lightfall really did a shit job explaining that shit. I don't mean to like shit talk Lightfall at every goddamn moment. I really don't. But Lightfall did not do a good job explaining any of that. Like, apparently Maya Sunderesh's presence in the Vex was supposed to be a big highlight within Lightfall's story, but they didn't explain that. They didn't explain that. They just said, oh yeah, the Vex are acting wonky, wonder what that's about. And then we learn about Maya Sunderesh, and they imply that Maya Sunderesh died via the Vex, or via Vex mutation and influence. Never once did they directly say, oh yeah, Maya Sunderesh is directly in the Vex network. And then during episode Echoes, they kind of told us that, but they told us that in such a weird way that made it sound like this was brand new information. Because Lightfall did a shit job actually introducing this information to us. And Lightfall did a shit job explaining how the fuck we're actually capable of wielding Strand. Yes, I get it, training montage. But why the fuck are we capable of wielding it? Everyone else who has been on fucking Neptune is capable of seeing and doing this shit. But they don't, or they can't. I mean, fuck, some of the characters have stated that we pull out weird green stringy stuff. And others state like, oh yeah, it's invisible strings that somehow do damage to the environment and bad guys. Explain this shit to me! Explain how it's contradicting itself. Bungie, you never contradict yourself. Don't you know who you are? This little rant is turning into a bit of a funny joke now. I'm not gonna lie about that. Don't you know who you are? You're Bungie. You're not NetherRealm Studios. You're not Ed Boon, who needs to contradict everything about the Mortal Kombat universe every 5 fucking seconds. Mortal Kombat 3. Ah, Johnny Cage died. Mortal Kombat 4. Ah, he didn't die. We brought him back. Mortal Kombat 5. He died again. Armageddon. Mortal Kombat 6. Oh, you thought Armageddon was canon? Guess what? It's DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat now. Mortal Kombat 8. Ah, so we were lying. It actually happened and Johnny Cage died. But we're going to reset the timeline so it doesn't happen again. Fucking damn. I'm joking, but this really is not becoming a funny joke. This is me explaining how I'm such a nerd in other video game universes. Take my thoughts! They're angry. Ooh, I don't think they can take my thoughts. Ooh, ah! Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to give you bastards stasis? Last thing I want is more of you assholes with the ability to slowly freeze me to death. That's what my air conditioning's job is, assholes. Die. 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 Die! Okay, everything's dead. Now, we should be fine, right? Is this supposed to create some sort of portal gun for me?
This must be the House of Exile's new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame. That's handy. Scans show the power cell and space inverter have been tampered with. Those mechanisms have dark matter cores. They'll wear out fast. It looks like this mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you point it at.
I have the one thing I've always wanted in life. A fucking portal gun. I'm not sure you assholes know, but Portal is my favorite fucking video game. So let's do this shit! Oh, that's the good shit. Oh, hell yeah. Faded Siphon. Acceleron displacement. Interesting. And this is... Oh, this shit's actually nearby. Okay, I'm about to say, I was about to kick myself out of this environment, go back to Caldera. Lodi! Thanks for none of your help, fucker. Well, you're human. Okay, thanks for nothing. You're welcome for nothing.
You've got some real moves.
Why, thank you.
Agents that skilled at wet work have checkered pasts. Makes me wonder how you came to be so dangerous. With expanded access, we can investigate those Elixni in earnest and find the truth about this so-called Archon. I've got some ideas on that. Catch up with me later to get started.
Gotcha, brother. Sabotage the House of Exile's first refinery operations. Transit complete. What? Ooh, mission transit. Is this part of my shit? Oh, this is all one continuously going oh, wow, I'm happy I started off with this. Central Academy is apparently a lot longer. Holy crap. Okay, well, where is this? On the other side of where I'm currently at, Exile's Court. So I should probably get the fuck out of here. Portal gun. Ooh, portal gun. Ooh, portal gun. Whee! Portal gun. Oh, I can't matter spark, can I? Actually, the Matter Spark's probably going to open up this door. That will be something for later, I suppose. I'll take the Alkaline mutation, though. But there is a portal back. Okay, so at least it does act like, hey, if you want to go forward and backwards. Interesting. Relocator close. Well, yeah, there's just a small problem with your plan there, buddy. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, there's the fucking small problem with your plan. Jesus Christ. I ate shit so fast. Oh, I can disable the barriers. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here, folks. I'm dumb. We are figuring this out slowly, surely, and effectively. Alkaline mutation. So I think that's where I came from. So if that's the case, there's a matter spark in here somewhere. Does that mean I need to be as quick as possible? Nope, there's no reason to be quick, because once I become matter spark, I can quite literally just open up the gate. Oh, I'm a genius. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it. We're becoming smart. Smarter than the average bear, I dare say. Frankly, didn't even know bears were smart in the first place. Actually, I feel like I need to take that back. Bears are fucking freakishly terrifying. They're the definition of a goddamn pain in the ass if we're not careful, you know? These bastards are really trying their absolute best to make certainty we don't get to them. Which, I mean, yeah, I'll applaud them for that. That's kind of the whole purpose of home defense. But at the same time, what are you hiding? Is it money? Is it drugs? Is it hookers? Your whores? Woo! That's new. I haven't experienced that unless I was in the Crucible. I'm kind of impressed. Good job, guys. Threw something my way I haven't got to experience unless it was from the goddamn dredge. Guess we're trying to learn about this environment along with Lodi. Oh, the soundtrack, though. Like I said earlier, this soundtrack is something new because they unfortunately laid off Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore, which means, sadly, the main goats who have been here almost essentially since the beginning of Bungie, these bastards who have been making the definition of Halo music,
contact within
are
the
gone.
Elixir ranks. Apparently not everyone is happy with the way things are being run.
You little sleuth.
That's the idea. Anyway, there's apparently a power station nearby feeding a lot of juice into something off-site.
Got it. I'm reading high levels of arc energy.
It's mixing with signatures matching the singularity.
Oh, yeah. What is this, our next story mission? Sounds like it. And how do I start this thing? Start the mission. Oh, hell yeah. Interesting. It's gonna be a slow build-up into something kind of interesting. Okay. Let's go through another time train, shall we, motherfuckers? Time trains.
All right, Guardian, this has to be the house's power plant. There's a massive current moving through the cables around us. And gravitons.
My informant Kielsk tells me that power is going straight into a warship.
If we can get to a power plant's controls while it's charging their ship, we can send a lethal surge to it from here before it ever leaves port.
Crafty. And it'll buy time to hunt down the Strangelet capsule in the Accord.
Chugga 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 chugga. Woo! Woo! Captain! Lodi Freeman, I have arrived. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. We're slowly going into the inner depths of this goddamn place. Okay, this is giving me a little too many Maiden Abyss vibes. If anyone has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, good.
From expanding, stabilize Kepler. Maybe they'll stand down.
A fat chance we talk a psycho like that off a ledge. He's a true believer in whatever psychos believe in.
They aren't leaving us many options. We need to reach the anomaly.
Jesus Christ. They fly now, they got stranded stasis, and they have a leader that can talk through multiple copies.
Glimpses are seen of your actions, but your motive ever shrouded. When my house found Saul, saw the great machine with your world, we left in defeated peace.
Arguable. I mean, you kind of made the moon your bitch for a little while, so that's kind of option B right there. Sorry. What the hell? You guys trying to harvest these fucking plants? Why? What's in the plants? Is it the dark matter itself?
Is actually drawing some form of power from these native cyto colonies. So, signs either generated.
This whole place is wired like a rat's nest. That's worse than my ship.
Deathless was foretold. See how they must kill as prophesied? Giver Sight warned me of this final test. I'll be resilient, my house.
Guardian, patch me into a console and I can override that barrier.
Gotcha, ghosty ghost. Okay, I take it that's gonna be the situation where I'm gonna kindly ask that you don't die or some shit like that. Listen, I have too much loot on me for you guys to legitimately be a fucking
Look
problem.
alive, hero. They're piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons
Gotcha.
of crabs are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're
Holy
on bomb diffuser,
fuck.
Guardian.
Well, Vask sure likes to talk, making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe we pull his moxie out from under him and he lets some intel slip.
Unless he sees that coming. All this prophecy talk. Back in my day, you kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
You think he's really clairvoyant?
If the 9 specifically is here, who fucking knows what's capable of happening or not? I don't think it's possible, but at the same time, if they're talking about something called the Giver, it's capability, especially since these fuckers have capabilities over their own timeline. Now, Orin, would you like to chime in on this? A little any conversations? Or are we just gonna wait for you when we talk together? No, that's kind of rude. You do kind of need some time to get back in your own shoes. Bitch! I'm not gonna lie when I say it. Those jetpack fuckers are shit. Gotta push forward into this whole mess.
Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow us up. I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up.
No goddamn problem on my side of things. Okay. Portal device. That's not gonna work. Oh, what do I do?
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence driven. They cannot be turned away by reasoned words. Only blood.
Mighty Archon, we hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing. Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with metal invaders to keep us from the Giver. To draw our house into folly.
Is the Giver one of the 9? But then that doesn't actually help us out because we've seen that the concept of the 9 should be planets? Question mark? God, I don't know anymore. Oh, fuck. Guess we did our job. Maybe we did our job a little too well. I mean, I could kill these guys all day.
The work is done. Bring these walls down on the Deathless. Show your Archon true faith. This world will slip into unknown spaces, as I have seen it. Exiles with it. Their death is fated to be reborn.
I'm not gonna lie, for a fucking portal gun, this shit's cool. Oh, who else wants to fight? Okay, a lot of people want to fight. We done? We done with the fighting? Me and my portal gun kicked y'all's asses? I dare say we did. Hell yeah.
Well,
Nice.
What's your next plan? Stand there with guns pointed at each other until someone gets cold feet?
So the Archon didn't take the bait, but he mentioned being kept from the Giver. Sounds like, despite their push to the Singularity, something's still cutting them off from it. That means we don't have to rush right in unless they make a move. Maybe there's somewhere else we can apply pressure.
You're a kid. Those things been shooting at you since you landed on this dump, and you still haven't pulled your piece.
That's right. Unlike you, I don't prefer a gun to solve my problems when questions work just as well.
Enough. We may have knocked out their power, but the Archon's still out there. We'll need to be ready when they make their next move.
Jesus Christ, you actually have my ghost yelling at you idiots. It's kind of cute. But seriously, in all honesty though, yeah, you guys need to shut the fuck up and just lock the fuck in. Jesus Christ. We're in a situation in which absolute hell's about to break loose, and you motherfuckers are yelling at each other like we don't know what the fuck's about to happen. God damn.
You sure your informant ain't running us around in circles, Square?
Kiosk is risking a lot just to speak with me. And I vetted them, of course.
Yeah, you're probably right. All those ones that tried to kill us are just bad apples.
People aren't all one way or another. That's what makes this interesting.
Yeah. And you're talking to the grayest motherfucker of them all. He's seen a lot of shit. He's not one way or another. He's just keeping his nose deep in the dirt to understand that no matter how we are trying to rule this plan out, we could very much get stabbed in the back. Or I could very much get stabbed in the back. I'm literally the one out here, for fuck's sake. Or in here. I'm gonna be frankly honest, I have no idea what the fuck's going on anymore. Damn. They really made these places big. There's not a lot of reason to actually be here as of right now, but I feel like that's all going to change later on. Different aerial-based events, I hope. Damn straight looks interesting, though. Seriously, I'm getting a lot of freaking Tangled Shore-like vibes from this. This is actually really freaking cool. Hell yeah. I don't want to know what the fuck that was. Let's get the hell out of here. It's ASAP.
I'm talking to
Lodi?
that drifter fellow. Not a name I'd self-apply, but I like him. He understands what it's like to be stranded far from home. Anyway, he was telling me about these aliens who are giving the Ionians such a hard time, the Elixni. Apparently, they normally live on something called ether. Huh.
Yep.
Seems like you already have some experience with it. Interesting.
Yeah.
The locals say these Elixni augment their supply with dark matter. Who knows what physiological effects that's having. Might be the reason they're so hostile. I suggest
Christ.
you assess their production lines. If we learn how the dark matter is affecting them, it might give us some leverage.
They're all consuming the dark matter. That could be giving them some sort of hive mind-like situation. Oh, that's a little disturbing, not gonna lie when I say that. That could very much be their entire fucking problem right there. They're consuming dark matter and trying to just survive normally off that. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the way out. Ah! Then there's the way forward. Ah. They really just gave you a portal gun and said, okay, have at it, motherfucker. Speaking of have at it. Ooh. You're new. Oh, that's powerful. Infuse. I really should be trying to keep these new weapons, but honestly, I kind of wanted, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to, like, see if I can get myself powerful first, then I'll go on a keeping spree. Oh, that's a hard hitter. Jesus Christ. Feels like I'm just firing explosions at people. It's like the Zenith Age of scouts. I might just like this. Ooh. What in the fresh hell are you? Requires matter morph. Oh, I see I'm a little step ahead. Need to activate or something of that sort. Oh, no, it's just directly down. Ah, I apologize. I was looking for the wrong answers to the right locations. Oh, wow. This first person view is kind of fucky. Uh-oh. Race to the finish. Race to the finish. Yeah, I'm gonna be frankly honest when I say this. Matter morph and this gravity gun, it's all just giving me the vibes of like, this is really just a great ad clear type weapon, which is meant to be for fun. It's not really gonna be good for anything outside of that though. It's not gonna be great for doing damage to bosses or anything like that. So it's like nice whenever you're surrounded by bad guys and you're like, ah, fuck it, sure, why not? Let's have some fun with this, shall we? Environmental abilities I'm never going to get in strikes or in raids. Just for this one specific location for the sole sake of killing a shit ton of bad guys. Why? Because I can. It's something different than my normal abilities. It's something different than my normal guns, and it's not something I have to grind for. It's just available for me to do. It's nice, but it's not what everyone wanted. So it's a bit of a bittersweet taste in everyone's mouth, you know? It's fun, it's usable, it's not breaking the game, it's not making us all sit here and say, oh, Bungie, the worst ever, oh. But it's definitely just a question that makes us sit there and think, why? Why the fuck was it this instead of something else? Why, hello there. You do realize I am an unfortunate bastard that likes to save my fucking super until I absolutely have to use it, right? There they go. Fuck yeah.
Team, I've got some intel from my informant.
Informant? Well, well. First it's a contact, then it's an informant. They're taking a liking to you.
Maybe a way to help the house calm down and see straight again. I'm sending coordinates, but keep on that heading.
Lodi, Drifter, checking in. How goes your recon on the House of Exile?
The Guardian's handling the situation well, but Miss Ray, to be honest, I don't like this. There has to be a way to de-escalate the situation.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I've been watching the house from the derelict, and they are one ruthless group.
Do they appear to be in league with the Conductor? That would tell us something at least.
Not sure who that is. I have to believe this Archon is a lone actor.
If they were doing this for the sake of anything that involved the Conductor, they'd actively have to be in cahoots with them. It'd have to have similaristic logic, and unfortunately, I don't see them having that, you know? The Conductor wants to set everything back to the Golden Age, almost as if nothing in the past 10 years has happened, which is not at all what the Fallen wants. The Fallen kind of just want to rebuild their civilization. Okay, that's kind of similar to the events of the Golden Age. But the Conductor wants to force everything back into place. Almost as if the Fallen, the Dark Age, the collapse never happened. We had a Golden Age, and the Golden Age never stopped. That's what the Conductor's trying to build towards.
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, you should be nearing a refinery or some kind of drilling operation. Coordinates incoming. I think this is where they're processing their ether. Maybe we can disable their machinery until the Ionians can correct the process.
Okay, I see it from up here. Derelict scanners are picking up all sorts of weird gravity fluctuations, and a whole heck of a lot of exiles.
Fuck off! Damn, that's effective. Okay, now I just feel bad for overreacting. That was clearly not meant to. That was. Oh, okay, I'm very sorry. Saturnism. God damn, already? Hold on a second. Hold on a fucking second. I just gotta just real quickly. Just real quickly. I just wanna. That's hold up. The invitation, Saturnism, transient. Didn't I just take care of the forging a legend part? Oh shit! Holy shit! Holy! Complete all missions on Legendary difficulty. Just to get the exotic armor piece, I have to do this on Legendary. To get it on Mythic, I get a fucking emblem. Complete missions on Kepler on Mythic difficulty. Charge, commencement, quarantine, gouge the message. Ugh. I'm so sorry. Holy shit. And only 2% for all this faded ciphers coming my way. Well, I mean, hey, if I get an emblem, that would be better than getting no emblems. I am a whore for emblems. Holy shit, this is a lot of missions. Oh my god, that's a lot of missions. Oh my god, that's a lot of missions. Granted, they're not that long. I'll give them that. They're kind of short, but holy that's 14 missions. Granted, they're making up for the fact that they don't have a strike. God damn it. Okay. Holy fuck. Okay, well, that was a slap to the face. Jesus Christ. Is that fucking train supposed to be just constantly doing that? I guess so.
Oren says these trains are like quantum entangled objects, held in superposition across the fourth dimension.
Yeah, Oren says a lot of things no one understands.
We're through. Now to disable the Exile's dark matter refinery.
I wish it was as simple as talking to them. Last time I tried, I got shot at. And it wasn't my Elixir accent.
They get real touchy sometimes. Sensitive little crustaceans.
Crustaceans. Interesting. Well, I think their diet is causing the issue. Like drinking from lead pipes, cut off the supply and their heads might clear up.
Guardian, I'm reading some highly charged energy through one of these pipelines.
Oh, there we go. Let's say it's like I'm looking through the pipelines. I can't find shit. Oh, there ought to be something nearby. Ah, there we are. Turn me into an anti-gravitational spark of electricity.
Lodi, did the Ionians ever explain why they stopped working with the House of Exile? From what I gather, it didn't end well.
I got to talking with one of the old pilots who gabbed on the subject a bit. Ionians tried to synthesize ether for the house.
Why? That's not a simple job. Leave it to those servitor garbage disposals. Matter goes in, ether comes out. Easy.
Except here, everything's imprinted with dark matter, which they apparently want to extract for a pure conversion to ether. The Ionians say it shouldn't be harmful, but the singularity seems to make it toxic to the elixir.
The more you know, eh?
That's it!
You think us sick, but I am mighty. Exile is our teacher, our hope. Our rifles are many. Our will is anointed by the giver.
I don't like the fact that they keep saying this. An Archon that's somehow speaking through multiple different beings. Almost as if the dark matter is somehow mending them, asking them to say these things. Pulling their brains apart, but at the same time scattered in a way that they can all understand it. That's not ever good, you know?
That's strange. It doesn't have enough juice to charge the relay. Maybe we can overcharge the cannon somehow.
My portal gun isn't portally enough. Well, guess I gotta upgrade it then. Come on, portal gun. Let's go from only blue to blue and orange. Let's do this shit.
Guardian, it's supercharging the
Oh.
cannon.
Very nice. Nice. I got a ricochet portal rounds, motherfuckers. Oh, what does that mean for you, I wonder? God damn.
This is the house's central refinery. My scans are going a little haywire, but that can't be right. These pipes are operating at alarming pressures.
Let me fill you in on a little secret. None of House Exile's gear has safety regulators. My kind of people.
Hey team, I've seen those little flying
Of course
bots
they
play
do.
hot potato, delivering dark matter down to your proximity.
I have an idea. Guardian, a concentration of dense matter could send the whole system over the edge. Let's look for those shanks.
Got you. Perfect. Great. Speaking of shanks, I think there's one coming on my way right now if it ever exits that goddamn door. need to destroy them. It says machinery destroy. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think we can
Underneath.
fit under the grate with the pipeline.
I'm so happy to know I just figured this out. But, you know, thank you for letting me know about this, Ghost. I love you, Ghosty Ghost. 10 years of hard work, Ghosty Ghost. 10 years. Brick.
You were right, Lodi. This scans like dark matter, wrapped around an artificial gravity well.
Oh, don't worry if it doesn't fit. Just jam it in there.
Pressure's increasing. The pipes are still holding. We need more.
Incoming
times.
exiles. Crack your knuckles and rack your slides.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this,
knuckle
but they
up,
seem intent on a
motherfuckers.
fight.
Lodi, I love and respect the fact that you're actively trying to get a peaceful resolution out of this. I have been fighting these aliens for literally a decade. I'm telling you this here and now. When we fight these fuckers, we gotta fight these fuckers. It is a sad resolution to have to come to, but it is the only resolution sometimes. Now, how do I get back there? Can't go down and underneath, so I guess I gotta go up. Up and above? Can't go up and above. And how do I... Oh. There's a side entrance. Of fucking
Their leader
course there
doesn't
is.
sound like he's crazed or confused. He has an agenda and a voice to wield it.
Seen a lot of those types in my time.
Maybe we could still reason with him.
If this is him being sound of mind, but just being influenced by some sort of drug, Loda, I'm being dead serious when I say this. I've fought gods doing the exact same things. Sound of mind, but under some sort of belief that they are correct in their fruition.
Lavask, the House of Exiles and the Ionians used to be allies. Don't turn your back on that. Let's look for a solution. Together.
Fools, scholars hold our ascension for their distant study. No! We will feed on the giver, train guides, enter its horizon.
It's barely holding together. One more, Guardian.
God damn, these guys really are just crazy. The dark matter actively talking to them as they're doing this? They just said we will drink upon the giver. I don't think anyone's ever supposed to say that.
Protect our ascension.
Well, now, that went, great.
It did. We learned the house centers around this giver. Watch your flank, Guardian.
What? Oh. Thinking portals, goddammit.
Greed. Speak their human lies. Ionians want us truth blind to keep the anomaly sight from Elixni eyes.
You fuckers ought to be goddamn scared that I have actively been playing Portal for my entire fucking life. You bastards are so fucking screwed. You gave me a goddamn portal gun? Who the fuck thought you could just give me a portal gun and somehow it would make this game more difficult for me? I am a puzzle builder, motherfucker.
Arc sparking. See it against the black space sea. Our banner. We suffer. All suffer.
Oh, so this shit's built exactly like what was ever the hell was going on in Vesper's host, goddammit. Oh, it's just a prelude to this bullshit, wasn't it?
Poisoned. Needed help. But this... like a bunch of holy rollers.
More exiles.
Now he's
You're
learning.
the exit.
This Archon has a stranglehold on his people. They're gonna follow him right into the grave.
Yeah. That's how leadership works. The weakest private follows the dumbest general into combat. Even when that general's gonna get everyone killed. There's no discharge in a war.
Your doom, your fall, spread across many visions, many possibilities. Only one must strike true.
So have I. I've seen my own fucking grave. Christ, you think you're the only one that's special I can do that shit? God damn, I've been in the corridors of time, motherfucker. I've heard Saint giving my own eulogy. Pretty badass eulogy. I can't wait to hear that again with the rest of my fucking titles. We good? We pushing? We happy? We dandy?
That pilot I spoke to, he mentioned the Archon, Levask, wasn't always the leader of the house. But one day he starts getting visions, next he gets a taste for politics.
A gift from his giver.
The giver and the singularity sound like synonyms, but I can't see how a black hole gives anyone anything.
Given what we know, my hypothesis is that the source of the Holy Singularity, as the Ionians call it, and the Exile's giver are one and the same.
Ikora, the Nine invited us here. It was 3. The thought just... it's like it unlocked in my head.
So the more we know, the more that time will reveal itself to us. Physically and literally. Interesting. I do like this, though. It's like we're delving into a specific area and going down a specific storyline. The storyline won't continue unless we keep pushing.
The 9. 3.
Hi.
And it didn't bring us here to deal with the Archon. The 9 are extra-dimensional beings. They're connected to the celestial bodies of our solar system.
What does the planet care about a single Elixni? Either way, we need to neutralize the threat he poses to the Ionians. I've seen leaders like Levask before. He doesn't want a war. He just can't look weak in front of his people.
Possible. True. God, we're still on step 9 out of 30. Dear God, I thought this was going to be a quick, easy, in and out mission. I literally saw step 1. I saw step 1 out of 6 yesterday. I was just like, damn, either they're really going to draw this out, or I just spent $40 on something that isn't even worth 40. Okay, the next mission is the Gouge, and that seems to be the last one out of this. I might just be killing Varask. I feel like I kind of did this out of order. I feel like I should have done the Central Academy Stranglet. Then I should have moved on down here, but at the same time, it gave me the option to choose as I pleased, and I said, fuck it, we're going after the goddamn Scorn, or not the Scorn, the Elixni first. It's interesting, we're learning about the environment of Kepler as we're going through it, which I will admit that's better, that's a lot nicer than what we did to a lot of other areas. The Dreaming City is a big mystery to some people. The moon was kind of cut and dry. We figured out what was happening on the moon very simple. But there was some more background lore that you got to learn about if you literally read the lore books. Nessus, very straightforward. Europa, straightforward. Neptune was straightforward, but there's still a lot of unanswered questions, like the Veil and what the hell that was doing there, why the Vex were there, and what are we going to do now that they have a giant Cabal-themed fucking spaceship just kind of parked on their front fucking door? And I still do kind of want an answer to that. Like, is Neomuna just in the same situation as the Dreaming City? Are they just in a never-ending war? Are they just at a perpetual loss for non-stop fighting until Destiny 3, for fuck's sake? Like, we'll finally get it confirmed, like, oh yeah, Destiny 3, the Cabal, they dismantled the pyramid ship on Neomuna. Oh yeah, we reversed the curse in Dreaming City when D3 comes out. Because I don't think the events of the curse getting reset and the war on Neptune ending, I don't think that's ever going to happen unless they do a Destiny 3. Or they somehow spin that into maybe like a Battlegrounds mission. Kind of like similar to what we had going on in Episode Echoes. Battlegrounds Delve, where we go into the iconic locations of Nessus. Like the cistern with the giant milk waterfall. But alas, guess what the fuck happens instead? Instead of a milk waterfall, it's dried up, and we have plants growing everywhere. How does that sound? That sound cool? That sound cool? Guess what? It is cool. Oh, fuck. Okay. God damn. I am a little bit correct in what I said. This is all very cool, but this is all really straight the fuck forward. Like, this is big and it's massive, and I'm genuinely surprised by the fact that I get to explore most, if not all of this. Bunch, you did a really good job with all this. I'm not even gonna argue about that. You did a really fucking good job with this. I'm just a little bit concerned. So my guess is I'm allowed to explore a large sum of this area until it comes to certain missions. Then certain missions will be like, sorry, you can't explore this part. You gotta go replay a story mission if you want to go back to that specific area. And there's lasers over there. Would it be faster if I just went back to Caldera? Nah, that's cheating. I ain't no bitch. Gun, we'll just try our fucking best to follow your stupid fucking directions.
Guardian,
Not that I'm complaining.
Spoke with my informant again. That ship we cut the power to, the Archon's on it. We stopped it from being operational, but he's determined to get it airborne. In between giving intel, he mentioned there have been Elixni on Earth for centuries.
Wouldn't be the first
Yeah?
kit you've stormed, hero, or the first house you've toppled.
I don't have the ship's location, but I might have something just as good. Goes by the name Prime Servitor, and they're holding the Strangelet we need.
Nice. That is actually very fucking helpful. Can I just... Ooh. That's amazing but disturbing. So can I just go through these trains? What the hell? I can. And where the hell did this take me? Exiles Accord. It took me to the other side of the story mission. It took me literally to the other side of Exiles Accord. Oh, that is fascinating. What was on there? Nothing was over here. Just took me underneath the crust of the fucking surface. Massive inner cave system of this gross meiosis bullshit. If I go back through it... Fascinating. So... What the hell? What the hell? How do you fucking explain that to people? Oh yeah, go through the train. Promise you, man, it's fucking cool. Okay, interesting. There is a lot of free roaming to this, and I do like that. That's some Garden of Salvation bullshit. I know how to shoot that flower. I know what the fuck I'm doing. It's all really cool, but it makes me kind of question, like, this is what Bungie's been working on. They've built us a very much massive, layered environment that's going to involve a lot of the words! Damn it, words! It's going to involve a lot of environment-based traversal. It's not just simply running around and getting on our goddamn skimmer everywhere. It's actually going to involve us having to pick up specific bits and pieces of matter spark and free roaming. Which, yeah, it's a lot more interesting than just running everywhere. I'll give it that. But it genuinely just kind of makes me sit there and say, okay, so great, we get a little bit of some environmental storytelling with the things that we're doing. Is that really that fucking incredible? Is that really that amazing? $51 bullets. Okay, you might just be my next fucking summoner. Or a waste of goddamn time. Get that shit out of my fucking face. Forward march! The problem is now that they've made a lot of this traversal stuff very much fucking built into the environmental objects that I have to remember and have to learn from. Granted, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that difficult to like re-figure out where stuff is. Like, oh, there's a hole in the floor. I just need to find a mattress. Oh, there's a mattress. It's almost like I'm supposed to go there. Like that element does make sense. So it's not like a. It's not like
This
if I'll
will
do it
either
once,
draw
forget
the
about it,
Archon
and get
out so we can
slapped.
deal with him, or at least weaken his authority and delay whatever he's planning to do to the Singularity with that Elixni warship.
All good plans. All good plans. I like these plans actually. This is all really interesting, but it still just makes me question, like, this is how we're going to begin the next era of Destiny. This is how Destiny's story is going to continue. Major environments, big environments with all singular-based storytelling that's going to leave us questioning everything. But what's the purpose of all this? I want to know. What is the purpose of forward to the gouge? This is interesting. I don't know. I'm just not feeling as pulled into it, you know? I don't know. It's weird. It's like it feels like if I was a noob, I'm being spoon-fed a lot of information that's not directly told for me. But since I'm a veteran, I'm being spoon-fed a lot of information, and it's weird. It's like Lodi is figuring out this universe, and if you were a noob, you'd be figuring out this universe with Lodi, and the veterans like Drifter and Ikora would be like, yeah, that is how this works. We've had these experiences in the past. And then, but since I'm a veteran, Drifter and Ikora are just like, yeah, we know. This guy's done that, like, a lot. He's killed a lot of things. You want the extensive history? We have a video. It's 10 hours long. And it's from a guy named My Name is Bife. Yes, that's the whole thing. You have to say the whole thing. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You have to say the whole thing. It feels good, but as of this first side mission, getting into the House of Exile, the story of what's new, like this dark matter stuff being spread around the Elixni, it's like corrupting them or hive minding them or some shit like that. That's interesting. But going through the bits and pieces of lore of, he's this thing called a Kel. A Kel seems to be some sort of leader of these factions called houses. This is weird. Yeah, Lodi, we already know about that. We've been here for decades. It shows the gap in knowledge of veterans and new players, and I like that they're trying to bring new players into the same understanding experience as veterans. It just kind of feels annoying as veterans. It does. But at the same time, it also is trying to show off the storytelling of Lodi not being from our timeline. It's really just screaming that Lodi is probably from, I can't even say decades or centuries. This bastard. The Destiny timeline has never been fully explained, but like, how do I explain this? When Destiny 1 started, that cutscene of like seeing the 3 astronauts on Mars finding the Traveler as it's raining, that canonically took place in 2014. So that's 2014. We are currently so far to the fucking future. 2014 feels like forever ago, and Lodi is from what we can tell. I don't know. I think somewhere in the 60s. No, not the 60s. 80s or 90s, I dare say. 80s or 90s. So somewhere in the 80s or 90s, before they discovered the Traveler, Lodi's over here like, there's aliens? There's space gods? What's going on? What's happening? I don't know. I don't know. I will give them some benefit to their doubt, though. This is a lot of fucking missions. I heard there's this like, oh yeah, we're not going to involve any strikes. These DLCs will not have their own strikes. I'm over here like, what? You can't not give us a strike in a 9-themed environment. That's so awesome. That's what we've always gotten. You're literally breaking tradition. You're breaking tradition with this DLC. First and forever. how could you ever do this? Like, even the Pale Heart, that fucking got its own strike. Liminality, that was the only strike it got. How dare you break this tradition? How dare you do this? This is almost horrible. And I'm slowly figuring out why they're doing this, because this one fucking mission, this one fucking DLC, as of right now, from what I can tell, has at very least 14 missions. Jesus Christ, 14 missions. Oh, and I got the new sword, Aurora Dawn. Oh, that's fucking, oh my god, that's amazing. Yay. I'm sorry to be just throwing all this to my old gear. Normally, whenever a new season kicks in its enhancement modules, you only get 25 enhancement modules. And I am normally enhancing the fuck out of everything I have like there's no goddamn tomorrow. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to be the case as of right now because, well, I'm only at like, what, level 33 as of right now? Jesus Christ.
All right, hero. If the kid's lead is good, the house shouldn't be expecting you.
My lead is good.
Good.
Our strangelet's here. I can feel it.
Deathless, you arrive, yes, as it was foretold. This is one of the fated clashes by Exiled.
So either he's lying, or we've been betrayed, or even worse, we're just really bad at sleep. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Motherfucker! That bastard's accurate. Not again! Please, not again. I do like the new enemy variants that's coming with the House of Exiles. Cannot even argue about that. The new variants are coming with a whole lot of bullshit I gotta deal with now. Dismantle House of Mine Prime Servitor? Yeah, I'm trying to. Can you destroy? Can you close the door, goddammit? Or do I gotta matter spark my way out of this? I have to matter spark my way out of this, don't I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Our prime will battle test the Deathless. It is blessed with the Giver's powers. House of Exile will defend it until the end.
Just... Oh shit! What the fuck? They have turrets? When the fuck do they have turrets? I remember them having turrets, but I also don't remember them having turrets. I'm having a Mandela effect, goddammit.
Sooner to ascend and be cradle kept in the Giver's embrace.
Oh, this bastard's going true crazy mode. They're slowly reminding me of that fucking psychopath we had to deal with in the Evil Within 2. You know, the guy with the cameras. I'm happy to know that I'm dealing with this information. I just kind of want to know what all this is doing with the 9. This feels like it's a big build-up to something important. But right now, the fact that I'm doing what feels like side quests before I get to the actual big informant of the game feels weird. Like, again, like I said, I moved from one area to talk to Orin, then I moved from another area to talk to Orin, then I moved from another area to talk to Orin. And I'm receiving cutscenes like the Red War where my character's just not talking. It feels like they're taking some aspects from literally every DLC we've ever had in Destiny, and it's weird. It's like they're taking the best aspects and they're also taking the worst aspects. Stuff we didn't like and didn't want, but they're giving us something that we really are enjoying on top of it. So it's this weird mixture of feelings I'm feeling right now. It's like I'm just sitting here waiting for them to either show me something really cool or not. But as of right now, with everything else that's happened, with the portal, with the tier systems, this is all really good. I'm just not forcing myself to do anything legitimately more hardcore. Otherwise, I'd actually be getting some tier 3, 4 loot. And then it'd be a bit worth it. But at the same time, I'm not being screwed over, and I actually get to still use my old gear. Which is nice. They're activating the warship. Oh, they're activating the warship. Okay, gotta stop review bombing this bullshit. I gotta fucking actually play this goddamn game like I'm in the universe. Drifter, Lodi, are you hearing this shit? What are you, Prime Server? Ah, you're a holy vessel. OSC has a bright nose for that, but I'm not gonna lie about it. It's really cool. Hello there. You could just ignite the fucking ground. That's kind of sick. Where do we gotta go? Down. Got it. Through the hole in the floor. Don't mind if I do. Didn't even realize that was an area. Loot. Ooh, chest plates. God damn, they're giving me loot that there's no goddamn tomorrow. And it's quite beneficial loot. Don't mind if I say so myself. I'm a little concerned because they're giving me a lot of loot, yes, and I'm happy to know that I can infuse this up super high. My only concern is that, like, from what I've noticed from the portal, well, just hear me out. Just hear me out. If I do something like Caldera, Brave, Salt Mine, the Brave, like, where's the customization? Easy? Where's the customization? Because I'm by myself? Huh, might be. That's interesting. I'll talk about it later, but from what I noticed, when it came to other activities, how do I say this? It kind of had, like, different stuff, like you could customize the difficulty of it, add different activities to it, but it kind of recommended the level that you should be at when doing this shit. Holy crap. Like, up here, it's just like, oh yeah, get to level 90, level 180, 270. It straight up says, like, yeah, we want the max power to be, like, level 400, which might be obtainable, and it just might take you a while to get to that. And I'm just sitting here like, fuck. Happy to know that the current power max is 400.
I was hoping this would get their attention. Next time we have a quiet moment, I want to try to get them talking. It's worked before.
There's a high concentration of dark matter running through this facility.
Could the Prime Servitor be integrating it into the House's Arc network?
Whatever the Archon's planning, he must need the Servitor.
That's a good angle to apply pressure. I'll work it.
Fuck. At least they're all going the right way now, which is down. Yes, I'm implying that they went to hell. Oh my. Any portal guns anywhere? Ah, my lovely little device of death, destruction, and teleportation. Don't mind if I do. Jesus Christ. it's effective. Shit is super the fuck effective. Boom! It's awesome. I get to upgrade this shit too. Whoop! Yes. Oh, it's lovely.
Walls are closing in. If the Deathless destroys your house's prime servitor, how can you be favored by the Giver?
Our prime stands in defiance of the Deathless, in service of its holy Archon. It will be reborn and ascend into the timeless space.
Sounds pretty fishy to me, kid.
Admit it, Lavask, you're a false prophet. And right now, you're terrified because your plan won't work without your servitor.
Only my vision shows the path. I am a faithful. I will deliver your promised ascension.
Good to know. This fucker's been lying this whole goddamn time. Whee! I will admit, this is fun. But I gotta see if I can change the stability for specifically when I'm in Matterspark, because holy crap. This is slower than when I'm normally in first person mode. Ooh. Booby traps everywhere. Hello, bastards! You weren't prepared for me, were ya? Oh, my apologies. I just didn't see you. And your cloaking bullshit. Can't go this way. Can't go that way. I guess the only way I can go is nowhere. Oh, but the open fucking door, I suppose. You know, that's always an option. Damn, how many booby traps do y'all have? You're literally out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, I see. Now I gotta find the Matterspark again. Alright, you guys wouldn't happen to know if there's any dark ether nearby, right? Or, gravitational bullshit? Oh, well, that looks... Well, it looks like a chest full of rewards if I've ever seen one, but that's not what I'm looking for exactly. This is further down here.
Archon, how do you plan to ascend without the Strangeling? It's all falling apart, isn't it?
We are cunning in the depths on which we prepare our voyage. You believe you stopped us? You cannot stop our fated harvest. Shit, oh shit, oh shit. Nice. Ow! Fuck you.
Well, this is embarrassing. I slipped. Oh god. Shoot that. Health bar appears. Now I get the opportunity to throw axes at this motherfucker. You ever been to an escape room? I have. Really fun, especially when they have axe throwing! Wow. Oh. I'm sorry. That's kind of impressing me with this bullshit. Combat power 200. I apologize. I feel like I was vastly underpowered if they are at level 200. Clearly, this must be a lie. Clearly, this has to be a lie, right? I'm not that weak, am I? I'm not that weak. I was once at level 2100.
You're not dropping that without getting shredded, hero.
Maybe we can bypass it, like the earlier barriers.
Jesus Christ, I have no idea where the hell they're going. Okay. Okay. Option number 2 it is! Okay, the 9 gonna try to talk to me? You know, I'm joking about this shit. Whenever I say something weird should happen, it shouldn't.
Here's our prime server, and the energy signature coming off of it matches the singularity.
It's definitely holding the Strangeless capsule we're looking for.
I told you my intel was reliable. Now, you take out the servitor, and I'll get the Archon to talk.
Good. Okay, then. Time for some good old-fashioned peaceful diplomacy. With our guns. Well, there's that bastard.
Got a whole flock of smaller servitors buzzing around. Damn, they're everywhere.
They're like watchdogs. We'll have to clear them out to get to the Prime.
Not a goddamn problem.
That servitor tripped some kind of magnetic lockdown.
It's cut off from the generator. Shield down.
Can your flesh withstand a dissection atomic? Visions of your scattering come to be.
Oh wow, you got some health. Holy fuck. I'm a little concerned. A little concerned, actually. And don't worry. With enough bullets, his health will melt. Now with my 4th time shot, I'm gonna get a bullet back.
I'm picking up more servitors flooding in. We'll need to take them out.
Great. Where's the portal gun? Got one just conveniently nearby. Up top, below, nearby, the sides, horizontal, vertical!
I know you're
just
listening,
below.
Lavask. I know your people are too. They're watching the Deathless shed light on your lives, doubting you.
Our catch takes flight. Our drills tipped with the giver's power. Into the singularity we ascend!
Damn. That type of crazy won't relent. Doing this for the concept that he believes what he's doing is right. I almost feel bad. Fortunately, those types of motherfuckers will pull a lot of strings, hurt a lot of people, and never, ever, ever stop.
Another shield generator's vulnerable.
this. Portal guns nearby. Oh. Where's the mini bitch?
Yep, stomach's turning. That's another shield down.
Nice. Listen, Lavas, there's a very nice, easy method we can be doing this in. We can be talking about this over a nice cup of coffee or ether. Not impossible, you know, not impossible. Just let's talk before I kill every single one of your fucking people, okay? Or I can kill all your people. That works too. Okay. There's an order portal gun nearby, right?
The Deathless will know the Giver smite as it tears through their false heart and flimsy will.
There it is. Your plan. A full-scale push into the Singularity, and those rumors of using a powered-up catch were right on the money. Lo hice. Thank you for your cooperation.
But why the fuck would they do that? Why would they try to push themselves into a singularity? Why would they try to push themselves into a fucking black hole? Suicide? Madness. Deranged, cryptic suicide? I'm sorry, there's something else that needs to be done in here? I apologize. The guy I'm trying to kill is invincible.
Yeah, next generator's tight. Looks like there's a crawl space under the floor.
I just walked into a different room, came back, and it was destroyable. What the fuck? I don't think that's how that's supposed to work, but okay. I am legitimately concerned. That should not have worked like that in the slightest goddamn bit. And that should not have worked like that in the slightest goddamn bit. Now, very curious. Okay, I think, now don't quote me on that, I think they're dead. Axes. I'm sorry, but your holy servant is a little deceased at the moment of time. And I just got paid. Thank you very much.
Not like this.
It's over, Lavask. Your prime servitor is lost, and we have its Strangelet capsule.
I reject this. We reject this. A defeat here was always a possibility, Met. Just one of the many paths to the grand design. I am victorious. Sure. Exiles victorious. We are fated to conquer the Deathless. Defeat looms for those who reject the Giver's embrace. You will see, as I have seen. Exiled children of Lavask, the Giver's arms await us. We will bore into the timeless space and ascend.
Timeless space? They want to go into the black hole. Make it big enough so they can all go through? That's ascension?
Look at this coward, running off every line he can think of. We might have broken him.
But you picked that up. They're gearing up to try to harvest a member of the Nine. I have no earthly idea how, but it can't be good.
You dismantled that con like a pro, kid. Got him spilling everything, just to save face. Nice work.
Thanks for the assist.
What the fuck? Huh. Okay. That's disturbing information to hear. They wanted to go face first into a
One prime
fucking black
servitor
hole.
down, one capsule in the Guardian's hand.
And one strangelet to help stabilize Kepler. We're not out of the woods yet, but every bit helps to stop that singularity from growing.
That's good to know. Step 10 out of 31. Exile of a cord, Strangelet capsule inquired. So there's a total of 4 Strangelet capsules, which is fair. It looks like we have 4 or 5 different areas. But it just looks like they might be the areas with these little symbols on them. So Exile's Accord, the Gorge, Outer Steps, Central Academy. Because these 2 areas, the Singularity and the Stellar Sink, don't exactly have anything. Granted, the Stellar Sink could just be the beginning and introductory area. Okay. Well, let's get those. Well, let's go and get this sucker plugged in, and then honestly, I think that might be it for me today.
I thought there would be a connection to the invitation and the time-lost objects we're seeing here. As you said, Lodi, something is indeed wrong with time. But we're only seeing time-lost objects from our own past on Kepler, not subjects ripped from alternate timelines.
Alternate timelines. What kind of technology can do that?
None that we have access to.
Can they be sent back?
No. The Vex can manipulate timelines, but they can't send a subject back in time.
At all? Not even after they've been brought forward? But can anyone do that?
No. Not even the light can do that.
Well, fuck.
This is bad.
Sorry to tell you that.
Extremely bad. God! Just my luck. Of course it's broken.
Check outside. There might be another. If we can't get through, we're never going to reach the anomaly.
This is very, very bad. I could handle abduction, but this, I'm imperiled. I can't return. I have to abandon Odysseus protocol. Guardian, can you get everyone on comms?
What the fuck?
What's going on?
I want you all to know, at once, that I sincerely apologize. I withheld the nature of my arrival. It was for the sake of the place I'm in service to. My people protect many secrets, but now it's clear I'm too imperiled to continue this deception. I've concluded I'm in deep shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, Lodi, but that's really kind of fucking funny. That's kind of fucking funny. I have concluded I'm in deep shit, the man says. Oh, that's awesome. I'm sorry. Is that the first time they've said shit ever in this goddamn campaign? That's kind of funny. I've heard damn. No, I'm pretty sure Cade's probably said it a couple times. I don't know. That's still funny, though. Congratulations. Another swear word, folks.
You explained how Guardians used to be just people who died and then were reborn. You said they forgot everything about their old lives. Maybe part of you knows you can believe me.
Out with it, Lodi.
My people and I discovered a signal in deep space which connected to an object we found under our city. It brought me here. All the way from the space age before the collapse. I'm from the past.
How?
I picked up a phone.
I apologize. You picked up a phone. Oh, no. I think they're going to try to make you the next emissary. Cutscene? Please not another mission. Oh.
I felt the ringing more than I heard it. The when and where doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone. What does matter is that the unknown was calling. Long distance. I knew if I didn't pick up that phone, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. But whatever was on the other end wasn't chatty. Reached out, pulled me through time and space. I should have been afraid. Because it was one horror show after the next. I was skipping around like a needle across the record, jumping from track to track as if my will was not my own. But I wasn't afraid. Not of death, not of aliens, not of whatever this was.
That was awesome, first of all. And second of all, so I'm going to go on a limb and say they want you to be the next emissary. Fuck.
Only the Vex have come close to time travel, but not like this.
Can you go back?
Not as Neon.
Orin's right. I don't think I can now.
You could have told us at any time. Why conceal the truth?
Protocol, I didn't know if I could trust you. In my time, I worked for an organization called the Department of External Observation. The DEO was trying to make contact with extraterrestrials, so we had protocol to follow in the event of abduction. That protocol meant concealing who I was and where I was from to keep my people safe, but they're all gone. I'm alone, and I need help.
Hell of a trip you hitchhiked. Sheesh. I've got a drink if you need one, kid.
Christ. Oh, what the hell? There's shit to do all over the... I'm sorry, does that actually say G... God damn it, Bungie. You fuckers knew. You fuckers knew what you were doing when you made this guy look like Gordon Freeman, god damn it. Ah, well, okay. That was actually a really cool cutscene. That was actually really cool. Okay, so now we have side quests to do in the meantime. Okay, Edge of Fate. Meet Drifter at the Caldera. Is this all just pushing forward? Step 13 of 31. Okay. We have one of 4 stranglets. Drifter met on Kepler. I feel like no matter what's going to happen afterwards, it's just going to shove me over to Central Academy Strangler. This is really interesting, though. I like the fact that they're really just like, oh yeah, we're going to give you bits and pieces of the story mode to deal with, but it's not going to be forced. You get to choose where you want to go and how you want to do it. That does imply that there's a lot of fucking missions. Holy crap. So these micro DLCs are going to be packed with content. Oh my god. I mean, that is fair. Seasonal content will be for free, and it's really just supposed to act as filler in between the events. Because the next DLC, which is supposed to be Renegades, that's supposed to pick up almost immediately after the events of Edge of Fate. Whatever Ash and Iron is just supposed to kind of like keep us busy, I guess. Explain the events of what's happening during the Edge of Fate on the other side of the universe, question mark? I have no fucking clue. Faculty advisement. Use your basic understanding of the Aeonian language to converse with the Aeonian researcher. Correspondence. Mysterious chess pieces may have some relation to the Aeonian's history. Maybe in Aeonian history will... My destinations tab is directly in the problem with that. We'll know more. Ikora has forwarded has forwarded the coordinated of a number of Vex data spikes. Lodi has been bouncing signals off of them, find them, and pull the data. The coordinated. That's that. I feel like that's the wrong word there, but I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue about that. Okay, well, that was one hell of a cutscene. This has been one hell of an adventure. I'm going to have to edit the hell through this so that way I can make this video just a tad bit smaller. But that's all for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd love to see you guys in the next video. That'd be great as we potentially venture through the academy of this goddamned planet. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. I'll see you, Ledge Players, in next video. Bye-bye!